Hi everyone, welcome back to English Fab, where learning English is practical, useful, and fab. Today, we're talking about something that comes up every single day: dinner. Whether you're eating out, cooking at home, or sharing a meal with friends or family, knowing how to talk about dinner in English can be a real challenge. You might struggle with naming dishes, describing flavors, or just knowing what to say at the table. In this lesson, we'll go over essential vocabulary you can use when talking about dinner. We'll cover main dishes, side dishes, dining settings, verbs and expressions, beverages, and how to describe meals, all based on content from our English Fab website. If you find English difficult, don't worry. You can translate the subtitles into English and your own language like this. Check the description below for extra details. Now let's get started. Let's go over some essential vocabulary. 1. Main dishes. These are the primary or main parts of a dinner meal. Steak, a thick slice of beef, usually grilled or pan-fried. Chicken, a popular protein, often grilled, roasted or fried. Pasta, noodles made from flour and water, often served with sauce. Curry, a spicy or savory stew made with meat or vegetables and spices. Pizza, a baked flatbread topped with sauce, cheese, and various toppings. Fish, a common seafood option, grilled, fried, or baked. Tofu, a plant-based protein made from soybeans, often used in vegetarian meals. Lasagna, a baked pasta dish layered with sauce, cheese, and meat or vegetables. Stir-fry, quick-fried vegetables and meat in a hot pan, often served with rice. Burger, a sandwich made with a meat or plant patty between two buns. Ramen, a Japanese noodle soup dish with broth and toppings. Roast, meat or vegetables cooked slowly in the oven. Sushi, a Japanese dish of vinegared rice, often served with fish or vegetables. Paella, a Spanish rice dish cooked with seafood, meat, and spices. Dumplings, small balls of dough filled with meat or vegetables and steamed or fried. 2. Side dishes. These are smaller portions served alongside the main dish. Salad, a mix of raw vegetables or greens, often with dressing. Mashed potatoes, cooked potatoes that are mashed and often mixed with butter. Rice, a staple grain that's boiled or steamed. Bread, baked dough, often served with butter. Soup, a liquid dish made from meat, vegetables, or grains. Fries, thinly sliced potatoes fried until crispy. Kimchi, a spicy fermented Korean side dish made with cabbage. Beans, a source of plant-based protein, often boiled or baked. Corn, yellow vegetable served on the cob or as kernels. Pickles, vegetables preserved in vinegar or brine, usually sour. Spring rolls, thin rolls filled with vegetables or meat, then fried or steamed. Coleslaw, a salad made from shredded cabbage and dressing. 3. Dining settings. These are items used at the dinner table. Table, the flat surface where the meal is served. Napkin, a cloth or paper used to wipe your hands or mouth. Fork, a utensil used to stab or pick up food. Knife, a tool for cutting food. Spoon, a rounded utensil for eating soup or soft foods. Plate, a flat dish where the main meal is served. Bowl, a deep dish used for soup or cereal. Glass, a container for drinking water or other beverages. Candle, often placed on the table for decoration or mood lighting. Tablecloth, a cloth covering the table. Chair, a seat for one person at the table. 4. Expressions and verbs. These are common actions and phrases related to eating. Serve, to place food on the table for others to eat. Eat, to consume food. Share, to divide food with others. Pass, to hand an item, like salt, to someone at the table. Pour, to transfer a liquid into a cup or glass. Refill, to add more of a drink or dish. Taste, to try a small amount of food. Enjoy, to feel pleasure while eating. Cook, to prepare food with heat. Order, to request food at a restaurant. Prepare, to get food ready to be cooked or served. Clean up, to clear the table and wash dishes after eating. 5. Beverages. These are drinks commonly served with dinner. Water, basic and healthy drink. Wine, an alcoholic drink made from grapes, often served with dinner. Juice, liquid made from fruits or vegetables. Beer, a fermented alcoholic beverage. Tea, a hot or cold drink made from leaves. Soda, a carbonated soft drink. Milk, a dairy beverage often drunk by children. Lemonade, a sweet drink made from lemon juice and water. Sparkling water, carbonated water with bubbles. Coffee, a strong, caffeinated drink often served after dinner. Smoothie, a thick blended drink made from fruits or vegetables. 6. Flavors and descriptions. These words describe how food tastes or feels. Delicious, very tasty and enjoyable. Tasty, full of good flavor. Spicy, hot and peppery in flavor. Sweet, sugary or dessert-like. Savory, rich and salty, not sweet. Salty, tastes strongly of salt. Bland, lacks flavor. Bitter, a sharp, unpleasant taste like dark chocolate. Fresh, recently made or picked, not old. Rich, heavy and full of strong flavor. Creamy, smooth and thick, often with dairy. Juicy, full of juice, often used for meat or fruit. Now that we've gone over essential vocabulary, let's see how these words are used in real-life sentences. These examples will help you understand how to use them naturally in conversation. 1. Main dishes. We had grilled steak and mashed potatoes for dinner. This is a common sentence when describing a hearty meal. Grilled tells us how the steak was cooked, and mashed potatoes is a classic side dish. She made homemade lasagna with lots of cheese. Homemade makes it personal and warm, while with lots of cheese adds a tasty detail to describe the dish. 2. Side dishes. Can you pass the coleslaw, please? This is a polite request at the dinner table using the verb pass when asking someone to hand over a dish. I always eat rice with curry for dinner. A common pairing. Saying always shows a habit, and this kind of sentence helps when sharing your food preferences. 3. Dining settings. The table was set with candles and plates. This describes a prepared dining table. The phrase was set with is great for describing a cozy or formal atmosphere. I dropped my spoon on the floor. A simple sentence for everyday situations. Dropped is a common verb when talking about accidents. 4. Expressions and verbs. Let's share this dessert together. Using let's is a natural way to invite someone to do something with you. It sounds friendly and inclusive. He poured the wine carefully into the glass. This shows an action with care. Poured is used often when talking about drinks, and carefully adds useful detail. 5. Beverages. I usually drink water or tea during dinner. Usually shows a regular habit, and this sentence is useful when talking about meal routines. Would you like some juice with your meal? A polite way to offer a drink. The phrase would you like is essential for offering or asking. 6. Flavors and descriptions. This soup is so creamy and comforting. Creamy is a texture, and comforting tells us how the food makes you feel. This is great when talking about your feelings toward a dish. The spicy curry really hit the spot. Hit the spot is a common expression to describe food that satisfies your hunger perfectly. Spicy curry sets the flavor. We explored all kinds of useful words, everything from main dishes and side items to common dining expressions and how to describe your meals. These are the kinds of words that help you talk naturally at the table, whether you're eating at home or dining out. Try practicing these terms when you cook, order food, or even when chatting with friends about your favorite meals. The more you use them, the more confident you'll feel. Okay, Thanks for watching today's lesson on English Fab. I hope you found these English tips useful and feel more confident. Remember, practice makes perfect, so try using these phrases in your daily conversations. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more Fab English lessons. Until next time, keep practicing and stay fab.